man faces jail time for not apologizing to a police officer. In case you missed that, let me just say it again. An Alabama man faces jail time for not saying he's sorry to a police officer. Reginald Brooks paid a $200 ticket in municipal court for speeding, but the judge added something almost unheard of to the court order. Judge Nicholas Bull of Ozark, Alabama, the father of 2 kids, was ordered to write an apology letter to the police officer who ticketed him. If he doesn't, he's going to be jailed for 30 days. The issue is Reginald told the police officer to get his donkey self, didn't say donkey, but used another word for it, out of the way after writing the ticket so he could get his kids to school. He didn't use the word donkey, as you can see on the screen. Reginald Brooks is with us, his attorney David Harrison as well. Gentlemen, we appreciate you both being here. David, I want to start with you, big picture. We have a picture of the judge here. We called and asked him for comment, asked him to come on. He refused. Judge Nicholas Bull. Forget whether he has the right to do this for a second. Have you ever even heard, not just of this judge, but of any judge ordering something like this?
No, I have been practicing law 33 years, predominantly criminal defense. I've never heard of it. Not at all.
It's crazy. Reginald, the reason we are having you on, my fiance heard about your story and was outraged by it because you were driving your kids to school at 5 o'clock in the morning. The officer wasn't using his radar gun. He had you on cruise. He said he set his cruise control and figured out that you were speeding, and then pulled you over. Are you sorry you yelled at him and said what you said?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay, fair enough. You think that this would be an issue if you were white?
Probably not. Well, I mean, down here where we're at, most of the time, all you see is black African Americans getting arrested or locked up or ticketed for something crazy or out the way for no reason anyway. So we used to it down here. I'm just sick of it.
All right, so David, Reginald, just tell us real quick how this happened. You were pulled over. The officer wrote you the ticket, and then you said what you said to him?
Yeah, I was pulled over. He wrote me a ticket. He stood at the car. He wouldn't move in front of my mirror on my car, and I kept asking him to move, and he wouldn't move. So I told him, eventually, I just told him, hey, man, get your ass out of the way, car. I can go take my kids to school. They're already late because of you. And he just kept standing there. So I go to court, and all this stuff happened at court.
I think
so you're really willing to go to jail for 30 days? You're willing to go to jail for 30 days?
Yes, for my rights. I can go to jail for 60, 30 days, whatever they want me to do. As long as I can prove my point about we got rights. If we don't stand up for them, we won't never have them.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. David, what are the options here? Is there any appeal or any way to have the judge change his mind?
Well, first of all, I want you to understand that he was doing 28 in a 25-mile-an-hour zone, 3 miles over the limit. Secondarily, June the 4th, we are to report back to court, and if he doesn't apologize or write the letter, he's going to be incarcerated. At that point, we feel like that his rights will be violated. Alabama's in the 11th Circuit, and in the 11th Circuit, there's a plethora of cases, specifically McDonough versus Garcia, indicates that profane language to a police officer is protected speech under the Constitution of the United States of America, and it can never be used as disorderly conduct, etc. But what we have to understand here is Mr. Burks was charged with speeding, and again, 3 miles over the limit. So you understand what we're going to do is report June the 4th, and if they're incarcerated, we're going to be filing our actions in the federal court system.
Reginald, what do you hope your kids take away from this?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say what a kid gonna take from any actions like that or anything that take place with a police officer, because they always thought the police was there to protect. But now my daughter is terrified of a police. Every time somebody speak of a cop, she start crying for no reason. So I don't know. It's hard to say about kids these days, man. She's hurt.
I think about your life. I think about Reginald. I think about your life going forward in this small town. Standing up to the police, not only is a risk you might go to jail, but you're going to live there the rest of your life. Are you worried they're going to keep coming after you if you stand up to them?
No matter if I stand up or not, sir, I believe just because of the color of my skin, just like my lawyer Timber, they're going to continue to harass and do whatever they can as long as we let them get away with it. That's why I'm standing up now, for maybe to make a stop for something. put a stop to something. I hope.
I admire what you're doing. This is how America changed, and this is how America will continue to change, is men like you standing up and doing what they believe in and being willing to pay a real price for it. David, we appreciate your work as well. Please come back and update us. June the 4th is the date. We'll be talking to you on the 4th or 5th, all right?